The file format for Word documents in Word 2010 is very different to, say, Word 2003. For example, when I look up in my title bar at the very top of my screen here, I can see the document is called Playpen, but I can also see that it's a docx file, and it's not a doc file. In Word 2003, Word documents had .doc on the end. The new version, though, has docx. It's important to understand that if you're going to share a file with somebody who has Word 2003, they may not be able to open the file. And so you may have to save your file as a 2003 file for them to work on it. One of the buttons I got you to add in one of the earlier videos was the Save As button. And if you hit the drop down on the Save As button, you have the option to save this document as a Word 97-2003 document, which means it's compatible with earlier versions of Word. Now, if you don't have this button, you can go to File in the ribbon and you can choose Save As. And you can choose to hit the Save As Type drop down, and here you can also choose a Word 97-2003 document. So what I might do is save this as a doc file, and here it is showing here, and I'll just save it to my desktop. When I then look up at my title bar at the top of my screen, I can see this file is now playpen.doc, and most importantly in square brackets I can see compatibility mode. Compatibility mode means that this is not a true 2010 file. It is being kept compatible with 2003, and so a lot of the new features in Word 2010 will not be available to you because they're not compatible with old versions of Word. If at some point you decide that you want to change this document from a 2003 file to a 2010 file, you don't save, you convert. If I want to convert this document up to 2010, I'll go to File in the ribbon, and under Info I'll click Convert. And here it tells me some new features are disabled to prevent problems when working with previous versions of Office. Converting this file will enable those new features, and the other thing is it will also make the file size very small. In fact, if I look over here, I can see the file is currently 41.5 kilobits. If I convert the file, this says it will convert the document to the newest file format. It will also allow you to use the new features in Word, and it will reduce the size of the file. So I'll click OK. If I then look up and save, so I'm just going to hit my Save button, and I look up here, I can see compatibility mode in square brackets has disappeared, and that this file has been converted to a docx file. Now if I want to go and check the size of the file, which was originally 41.5, I'll go to File, I'll go to Info, and I can see now it's 22.6, so it's almost half the size. So converting your files to 2010 will enable you to use the new 2010 features and will reduce the size of the file considerably. But if you have to work with someone who's on 2003, save it as a Word 97 2003 document. And I'll just go back to home.